Well gamers, since DuckTales is returning to TV, I thought this would be a great time to check out the old video game on the NES. Here's a classic game I used to play all the time as a kid. Uncle Scrooge bouncing around on his pogo cane? Can't go wrong with that. This game has 5 levels to play in all, and you can choose to play them in any order you wish. The Amazon gives us all kinds of enemies to face off against, like snakes, apes, and bees that love nothing more than to knock you off these small platforms. Geez, we just started this review. You want me getting irate already, or what? After navigating through this killer bee area, we find a cave where Launchpad McQuack is hiding out in. And it looks like he wants to take me back to the mansion. Doesn't he realize I'm trying to finish this level? You clueless idiot, get away from me! So leaving Launchpad behind unexpectedly tosses us into an Indiana Jones type situation. Of course, Indiana Jones has a lot more luck in this arena. So now we arrive at this Mayan rock face that hits us up for some cash. Wait a minute, I have to pay $300,000 to pass through here? Well, I think it's time to go William Shatner Star Trek V on this moron. Excuse me, but what does a Mayan god need with money? Fine, I'll get your damn money. Looks like I should have collected more of these gemstones before reaching this point. Well, time to backtrack a little bit and take Launchpad up on his offer. After he dumps me off at the mansion, I can return to the level and properly collect all the gemstones scattered around. Well, if I can avoid all these stupid killer bees. Oh, you honey-making piece of shit! Alright, so after we finish that stupid area, it's time to pay off this rock god who's extorting me. Alright, so now how do I end up paying this dude? Maybe if I just bounce around or something. What in hillbilly hell? Did I just reach this vine without paying? What the hell is this? That means I just backtracked through this entire level for nothing! Well, curse me damn kills you, motherfucking piece of shit! I'll cane whip your ass into dust and grind you into concrete! Yeah, take that, bitch! So once traveling upward and onward, we find one of Scrooge's nephews, Dewey, and he gives us some advice on how to kill the ending boss. And he does this just in case you've somehow magically gotten this far without realizing your cane can be used as a weapon. Yeah, I think I could have figured that out on my own. After making short work of this level boss, we receive our first prize, the scepter from Super Mario Bros. 3. What's next, falling through the floor too? Now it's off to Transylvania, which is filled with trick mirrors, trick walls, and even trick rims. Look at them spin! This is probably my favorite level of the entire game, since it resembles Castlevania. And just look at all these cool enemies. Skeletons, ghosts, and mummies with ball and chains attached. Must be married. We also find Webby that tells us that Huey has been kidnapped. Well, curse me tail feathers. Looks like we gotta go find him. Let's see, I've already found Dewey, Louie, Gluey, Rooey, Newey, Cuey, Pooey, Jewy, Zooey, Fooey, Mooey, and Chop Suey. But no Huey. Ah, there he is, being held captive by a Beagle Boy. Time to take him out in a showdown of epic proportions. Kind of. Well, that was anticlimactic. After looking around this area for a few secret walls, we find that the Beagle Boy has respawned. Well, too bad, I already saved you once. You're on your own, you loser. So by traveling through a few trick mirrors, we end up reaching Scrooge Mcduck's most infamous enemy, Magica Dispel. Well, curse me bagpipes! Time to hop around like an idiot and smack her upside the head to kill her off. After collecting our prize, we head to the underground mines, where we find our last nephew, Louie. And he tells us we need to pass this area with a key only found in Transylvania. You know, this information could have been handy when I was actually there. Luckily, this detour back to Transylvania is very brief. And after unlocking this lock, we find a huge level filled with traps and secret walls that resemble a few more Super Mario shenanigans. Mrs. Beakley even shows up to make it rain. Yeah, baby, give me those snacky cakes! Now there are actually two ways in this level to reach the boss. You can take the long way around, or make a huge leap of faith off this cliff and, whoa, bounce off these guys' heads to make it over this huge chasm. This actually cuts your travels in half. Killing the boss here sends us off to the Himalayas, where your pogo jumping is reduced to a minimum. Now I have to use my legs like a sucker. To make matters even worse, you then have to deal with these stupid spiders. Well, curse me, top hat and spats. This is no way to treat your elders, sonny. Great, and there's Launchpad again wanting to take me home. What's with this guy? Can he take a hint? I'm here to defeat the boss and grab the crown of Genghis Khan, not scallivant all over the world with you. Actually, I want to get off-world to the moon. Once there, I can climb into a giant spaceship to kill off aliens, fight squid people, avoid Launchpad, find the key to the control room, and grab a remote that calls Gizmo Duck to destroy a wall standing in my way. Sounds easy, right? Son of a bitch! Next time for sure. Well, curse me damn man purse! If you manage to reach the wall, Gizmo Duck will then save the day, allowing us to defeat the giant rat that guards the treasure of the green cheese. And why a treasure like this has any value, I have no idea. If you think at this point this game is over, then think again, because someone just steals all the items from out under my nose. Now this last level is pretty dumb because they make us go back to Transylvania. And as far as I can see, they use the exact same level as before. Talk about lazy. If you think that's bad, just guess who they picked for the last enemy of this game. Not Magical Dispel, not any of the Beagle Boys, not even Flintheart Glomgold. It's actually a character called Dracula Duck. Dracula Duck? Was he even a character from the show? Out of all the damn villains they could have picked, they choose Dracula Duck. Well, curse me! Damn it, I ran out of things to curse! You even have to wait a long time before a bat flies low enough so you can bounce off his head and kill him. Ugh. Oh, come on! After defeating Dracula Duck, we find Magica Dispel and Flintheart Glomgold are working together to pull one over on Scroogey. I'm not sure why these guys aren't the last boss, but all we have to do here is grab the treasure and the game is won. Then we get to see Scrooge gloat about his treasure, and then thank his nephews for all their help, since he apparently couldn't have done it without them telling him that he can use his cane as a weapon. Geez, with an ending like this, it leaves me wanting so much more. How to hell with this entire game? Launchpad? Let's go! I'm out of here! Radio, Mr. McG! Where the hell are you taking me? Well, that was the first episode of Season 5, and if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe to this channel. There's more coming very soon. Also, for more reviews, check out the Video Game Review playlist and the History of Video Games playlist. Also, if there's a video game you're just dying for me to review, make sure you post that in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you. Also, remember, videos are being posted Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of every week, so make sure you subscribe. Alright, gamers, until next time, game on!